Lole, lole, I can so lole. Sorry, I was watching. Oh shit, it's picking up. Sorry. No, sorry, my phone was picking up. I was watching Instagram Reels. Bro, I'm gonna crash out if character AI doesn't work as well. Like, I mean it. I will cry and throw up everywhere. Oh, did I tell you that one of my bots got removed? The nearest one, the Danny one, yeah. Because of the incident that happened. I'd like to say, I did deep diving into it. It was not just the bot's fault. And it it's probably very controversial to talk online about. That's the thing is. Sorry, continue. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. The bot told him not to do it. Oh my god, crazy! The bot told him not to do it. She was like, no, don't do it. IKEA. And then the parents turned around and just blamed character AI for it. And it's like, maybe you should go look at the other messages he had, which were therapist bots. Bruh. He was not okay. You probably should have checked up on your kid once in a while instead of having your head so far up your ass. Yeah. I wouldn't want my parents to look. I wouldn't want my parents looking through my character AI either. Shit! Anyways. We live and we laugh. Huh? I think so. Lonely. I follow you on YouTube, right? Yeah, that happened last time. Well, the first time we've ever streamed. It's really make a new account on the Boingus and Bingus. I want to know why Sanji's on my page right now. Sanji and Shanks, both of you need to get off. I'm not in the mood to dealing with a chain smoker and an absent father. Guess which one? I was like, guess which one's which? There was a chain smoker and an absent father. Sanji and Shanks. You know what I mean now? Lonely. And Zoro now. Oh, great. He's here too. An alcoholic, a chain smoker, and an absent father. Yeah, he's there too.
Oh my god, my microphone was muted on OBS this whole time. You've just been talking to yourself for the first bit of this stream.
Please tell me no one's joined the stream, because that would have been really awkward for me.
Very doubt it.
Usopp! Okay, so we've got a long-nosed streak, an alcoholic, a chain smoker, and an absent father.
And Pinocchio.
Pinocchio!
Pinocchio.
Anyways, can I continue with my rant even though you will have to unwillingly listen to it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna listen to it anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna list off all of the things that happened to Dany. I will say Dany because that's her nickname, Daenerys Targaryen. And I want you to tell me if her actions in the end of Game of Thrones were valid. For anyone who may be watching this now or afterwards and they're watching Game of Thrones and don't want spoilers, leave! because I ain't stopping myself. Okay. She loses her father. Her father gets murdered. We're gonna get demonetized. Anyways. She loses her father. The only person she has left in her entire family is her brother. Cause guess what? Her eldest brother died! He was killed too. By the same guy who killed her father, I think. So she's only got her brother, who's an asshole to her, sells her off to a guy who's older than her for an army to be able to take back over the Iron Throne. She's 16. Anyway, her brother's an asshole, thinks everything's about him. She's just a little pawn, a little girlie who's just trying to live her life. She develops Stockholm Syndrome towards her husband because she's just trying to make the best out of a bad situation. She is raped, but that is unconfirmed at the moment because I'm getting mixed signals between books. Anyways, she's raped. She falls pregnant. She loses her husband, who she did love in the end. She loved her husband. She ended up killing her husband because she did it out of guilt that he had to live his life the way he was living it. She loses her baby because she tried to save her husband with witchcraft and he becomes just a zombie. So she loses her baby and her husband. She gains 3 dragons though. 3 dragons. Gains 3 dragons. She, in the books, this is canon, breastfed these dragons because she had breast milk at the time. I know that sounds weird, but listen.
Of the baby, yeah.
Yeah. So she had the biggest possible maternal connection to these dragons. These dragons were not just metaphorically her kids, they were her fucking kids at this point, bro. She loses her brother, her second brother. She loses him, but he was being an asshole. She has to eat a horse heart.
That's crazy. But
she has to walk across the desert. Yeah, well, she did it for a ritual. It's not important. She walks across the desert for, I think, maybe half a year. No shoes. A small gang of people, because the Dothraki do not wish to follow her, because there is no Khal, which is king. There's only a Khaleesi's, which is the queen. That's it. And they're like, she's an immigrant. We don't want to follow her. She's our bitch. Who the fuck is that? So half of them leave, half of them die, and so she's walking through the desert by herself with her little gang of shenanigans with 3 baby dragons that she has to feed. She hasn't got food. She hasn't got no food for these babies. Or food for her people. These aren't even her people. They come to a city. They get refuge. A guy's like, look, I'll give you shit if you marry me. And she's kind of like, I literally just lost my husband, bro. Like, what the hell? Finds out that her maid had stolen all 3 of her dragons, given it to some sketchy dude, and then was banging the dude that said he wanted to marry her. Crazy. Wow! Goes and finds a dragon, kind of locks her maid and the guy who tried to marry her in a safe where he said there would be money. There was in fact no money. Locked them in there, so they died of like starvation and all that fun stuff. She a hard bitch, because at this point, there was no money.
Yeah, I know. That's a joke.
They eat the money. Oh yeah, fair enough.
The money.
Sorry. Okay, and then I can't remember what happens between then, but some other stuff happens most likely because Girlie cannot catch a break. They get to a particular. She goes and gets an army of like 30,000 people, maybe 50. I don't actually remember how many people there were. She gets an army. She's getting there. She's ranking herself up. She is saving people. She is killing. Well, she's not killing, but she's releasing slavers and making them free people because that's what they deserve. She makes a friend, Melisandre. She makes a friend. Bestie pals. Is her advisor. Is her everything, bruh. And in the books, she's 10, 13 years old. Not Daenerys, Melisandre. Important until later. they take refuge sort of thing and build like a little community castle thing in this town. Free all the slavers. Has to deal with some stuff. Her dragon kind of torched a small child. Yeah, they accidentally killed a small child. So she locks her dragons up in the catacombs.
I want you to understand, you're saying all of this over the calmest work at a pizza place music.
Oh, that would be comedy gold. Anyways, so she has to lock Rhaegal and Viserion in the catacombs under the castle that she's in, or this like pyramid. And can you? This scene almost made me cry because dragons can't speak. But the way they were like calling for her sounded like they were saying "mum," and it broke me, bruh. It broke me. Like they had to watch their mum turn her back on them and leave. Should lock her children up. As Drogon like full on fucked around outside because she couldn't find him because he wouldn't stay still. She got attacked by these people. She watched her son get stabbed by a spear. Drogon came down to save her and got stabbed by a spear. Flew away majestically though. Pretty cool. Lands, can't get back, then gets abducted by another Dothraki tribe. They threatened to grape her multiple times. And they're like, she's like, I'm a Khaleesi's. I was married to Khal Drogo, bro. I'm literally that bitch. And they're like, yeah, whatever, you can hang out with the other Khaleesi's in a hut. And then she literally torches this entire hut and kills everyone inside. Which is just the Khals, like the kings of the Dothraki. Becomes a baddie queen. Adds more people to her army. Crazy stuff. And then all the merchants who used to sell slavers came and were like, look, if you don't give up now, we're gonna diddle you, bro. We're gonna diddle you. And she's like, I bet. And then all three of her dragons torch their entire ship armada and fuck them up. Anyways, she gets over to Westeros. Kind of living her life, living her life. Asked to be meted by Jon Snow. She makes allies. Both her other allies end up dying. They get killed, so she's lost those allies. The only other ally she has is the North, who are fighting their own battle at the moment because their entire their house was taken over by a maniac psychopath. Shout out to Ramsay Bolton. Anyway, so then she goes up to the North and helps them out deal with the White Walkers because the White Walkers are crazy. And guess what happens while they're trying to deal with the White Walkers? Her dragon gets shot out of the sky and dies. She loses her child. Again. She loses a dragon. That is insignificant. Her child. She watched it get shot through the neck and absolutely burst out in blood and crash into ice and die. And then whoop-de-doo, they're fighting the White Walkers, and guess who shows up again? Her dragon, who has been taken over by a White Walker. This brings back the fact that Rhaegal had to fight his own brother without realizing what happened to his brother. Rhaegal gets messed up, but they win. And then she slowly realized this was also when she found out that Jon Snow was actually her nephew. Yes, they were getting freaky, but we're not going to talk about that. She finds out that Jon Snow is her nephew, but then she also sees that he has more of a right to the throne than she does. I don't know why you're making that face, and I'm a little bit concerned.
My Pinterest.
Okay.
Let me copy and paste, please.
No.
Okay. It's letting me
Anyways.
do stuff now.
Hold on. I have Daenerys in the background right now. I need her energy right now. The angry energy. Anyways. So she slowly realizes that he has more of a following of people, like a lot more people like him than they like her. So they are more likely going to see him as a better king than they'd want to serve her. They only serve him. They only serve her because he serves her. Pretty much. So she's got nobody. There's no one to back her. She's by herself. She leaves And she's like, I really need to get King's Landing back. Like, and Sansa's like, okay, bitch, whatever. Sansa ends up spreading rumors to literally everyone. It's not even a rumor, it's true, that Jon Snow is her nephew. All this yada yada yada. Dany gets mad because it's like, she told Jon not to tell anyone. Because the fact she was sleeping with her nephew, and the fact that she wants to be queen, he doesn't want to be king, but she doesn't want to, like, have this going around, because, like, God forbid a girl, he doesn't want people to know she slept with her nephew.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad compared to some of the other stuff. I mean, she didn't
It's decently
know.
bad.
She didn't know.
They didn't know.
But the other guys who
Though
slept
she
with
did
his
she did
sister-
keep kissing him afterwards, after she found out.
Oh.
But it's the connection that she built, it's very hard to completely and utterly drop a connection you built with someone. Like, I understand, but like, for like us, for example, even after the shit that we had put each other through, it is very hard to split that connection and just outright hate someone. Because you always have that little thing where it's like, I shouldn't have done that, it's my fault, sort of thing. That's what she was going through, even if it was her nephew. Anyways, she was flying back to Dragonstone, happy to be home finally. And guess what happens? Guess what?
She gets shot out of the sky.
No, she watches her second dragon get shot through the neck and crashes into the ocean.
Someone got shot out of the sky, but it wasn't her.
It wasn't her. Bro missed. Watches her second child die. She has one dragon left. So she swivels herself. We hate Euron Greyjoy, by the way. He sucks ass. Is full on driving herself at him like she was about to lose her shit.
Someone
Also
hold her
at
back,
this
someone
time-
hold her back.
Also at this time, you remember Melisandre, the little girl I mentioned?
Yes.
She got kidnapped by Cersei. Oh, great. So that's why they were heading back, because she wanted to get Melisandre back. Because that's her bestie boo. That's her only friend. That's the only friend she really has, because everyone keeps betraying her.
Mm-hmm.
So she watches her dragon get out of the sky, and she's barreling towards this dude, and she's like, you could see, I'll show you the scene one day, you could see Euron's face drop. He's like, oh shit, we got this? Oh, fuck, bruh.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
even if he shot Drogon, you still have, like, a 1,000-pound animal coming straight at you. Dead. Full body weight. Dead. You're gonna get taken out. Either way. Bruh. Anyways, but she controls herself. She swivels around. She's like, I can't deal with this right now. But she goes through a depression. Because, like, understandable, you've lost a child. It's like how I would react to something if I lost Rocket or Cece, bro. That's how it would be.
Sorry to seem unserious about this, but my mom's been going through my Instagram posts.
Oh, buddy.
She just went through and liked everything.
Oh, that's nice of her. Okay.
That's so random.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly finish this. We're almost there. We're almost done, buddy. We're almost done. Keep holding my hand. Keep holding my hand, brother. So, gets back. She goes through a slight depression thing because she just lost a second child, bro. A second one. She's got one left. She goes to meet with Cersei. We hate Cersei, by the way. Cersei, a bitch. You should... I think I've ranted about her multiple times. So you should know how much of a bitch she is. They go to get Melisandre back. And Tyrion, the dwarf, he goes up to his sister and he's like, you're pregnant. You have a chance to save this child. And we know how badly you want to keep this child because it's the only child you have at the moment because all your others are dead. This is your chance to save yourself and everyone in King's Landing. And she's like, no. Decapitates Melisandre.
Huh.
Decapitate, kills her. Melisandre's dead now. Cersei's plan was to move everyone, all the innocent people, into the Red Keep, like the courtyard of the Red Keep, which is a big castle in King's Landing. Because she's like, oh yeah, Dany won't burn innocent people. But when it came time for the battle, you know what? Dany really just said, fuck you, bro. Burnt everything. And Tyrion's like, if you hear the bells, please surrender, because this is my family. Hold on, I need to fart.
That's crazy.
She didn't.
We're recording
stop-
this. I want you to
I know.
I want you to understand that's going to be your carbon footprint now. That's more than just carbon,
Oh,
but, you know.
Carbon dioxide, buddy.
The
Anyways.
fumes.
They ring the bells. Danny doesn't stop. She burns everything and everyone. Kills everyone. I'd like to say this now. These people, even though they were scared of Cersei, because if they were to betray Cersei, they would have died. But all they needed to do was put their trust in Danny. Danny still would have fucked her up. She has a whole dragon who burnt every scorpion, which is the missile arrow thing that kills the dragons. Burnt every single one of them. They did not get a single hit on her. They fired, but they missed multiple times. Burnt all of them. They would have had a chance to survive if they just were like, look, Danny, baddie girl, I'm coming to your side, girl. I'm coming to your side. So she burnt everyone and everything. She went insane, basically. She went mad. She turned into her father. But after I've just explained absolutely everything that happened to her, I do believe that reaction was valid. And I will forever believe that in my own little world. Because, basically, in simple terms, if you kept getting poked constantly,
Oh, I have
constantly all
a
the
story
time.
about something like that happening.
Yeah, but it's happened to you, hasn't it?
This kid in my maths class when I was in would have been grade 8 or 9. Would have been grade 8. Basically kept getting poked by another kid. I was friends with this other kid, and he wasn't all there. He's a lovely guy, but he's not
Autistic. A little
he's not
autistic.
the brightest bun.
Brightest
One of the bunch.
Brightest flower in the field.
But anyway, this kid ends up throwing his desk across the classroom because he got poked by a pencil. And like, yeah, he could have been overwhelmed, whatever, but just out of nowhere. It was just out of nowhere. And
Yeah.
it got thrown across the classroom. And I have never
Valid.
been... Well, that's a lie. I have been more terrified in my life. But at that point in my
But-
life, I was absolutely...
I mean, it's a small child. But, like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're getting constantly poked, like, not just once, like, constantly, and then you turn around and be like, hey, can you stop that? And they're like, yeah, okay. Keeps poking, and keeps doing that. You can see where it builds to a certain point where you just can't hold it back anymore.
Mm.
That, my dear friend, is basically what happened to Danny. Her reaction, in my books, was a very valid reaction. She had lost literally almost everything to her. About her. She lost her best friend, her children, her husband, her family, her house, her dignity, her humanity. And she's still the bad guy? As you can see, this is a very passionate topic about that I'd like to. Anyways, welcome back to TED Talk. You know what really grinds my gears?
I've been...
How was your weekend?
I don't know
I haven't
talk
done
about
shit.
that on stream, man.
We've already spoken about the weekend.
Yeah, many times.
Oh, my
I've
finger
been doing
hurts.
my slides.
I, in fact, have not been doing my slides.
I know.
I've added, like, one thing. But sorry, I get very passionate when I talk shit about stuff.
I know.
Reason number 1 why we hate Cersei. She ordered Eddard Stark to kill his daughter's wolf. And it wasn't even the wolf's fault that her son had a chunk missing out of his arm. Reason 2. She sleeps with her brother. Reason 3. What's the reason 3? She's just a bitch. That's just the reason 3.
She's incest.
She's just incest. Technically, yes, her brother did marry.
Technically,
No, not her brother. Her father did.
A lot of people are incest.
Actually, they're the only ones
Are they?
in the entirety of Westeros. The Targaryens are immigrants. Quite literally, they're immigrants. So to them, that is seen as the social norm. But since they immigrated from Essos to Westeros, that it was kind of like a, ah shit, this isn't as normal as what we thought. Damn, okay. Like, the Starks, there was never any recorded incest. The only weird thing that they did was have sex with White Walkers. Yeah, that's about it. The only incest was in the Targaryens and in the Lannisters, but that was like one recorded time because Tywin Lannister was married to his first cousin and his kids that he had with his first cousin. I can't say this on stream, what I usually say, but like, she got freaky with her brother. Oh, she's such a baddie. That's weird. That's suspicious. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I didn't have a choice.
Stop kissing Geralt of Rivia, bro. That's not even the same damn series.
Huh?
I don't know. They have photos of... Why is she getting arrested?
Are you on Pinterest right now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you wanna know something that really upsets me?
Do you want to know what Grant's mind is?
The fact that Insane Clown Posse made a whole song about killing PDF files.
Yes. Unaliving PDF
and
files.
Turns out, Shaggy.
Literally!
Bro.
No, it wasn't... It's both of them.
Is it?
It's both of them. Yeah, so, who's the other guy? The second guy? Psycho Dave? I don't know. Hang on, let me Google it. It's a hip-hop duo? Oh, okay.
Violent J?
Yeah, Violent J. His girlfriend is an OnlyFans model who cosplays as underage characters.
That's definitely weird. But I wouldn't call him just for that.
And I just hate his girlfriend. She's so weird, bro.
Yeah, no, that's definitely weird.
Like, not only that, is, she jumps up and down in her TikTok videos just to make her chesticles bounce to be more appealing to men. Do you want me to have another rant?
Look,
I need to have
do whatever the hell they want. Just leave the kids out of it, man. As long as you're not
literally.
And you're...
This goes for everyone in the entire world.
I hate it. Sorry to bring politics into it. I hate it when a specific type of person will be like, oh no, we gotta save the kids, guys. But they're actively having their kids indulge in a normalized cult. So...
Literally.
Forcing them to go somewhere they don't want to be and do stuff they don't want to do, and they're like, no, we gotta save the children. Like, I don't know what to say to that, man. Like,
how about you save these nuts?
You're definitely not wrong. Like, yeah, we do need to save the kids, but you're not terribly right.
Just stop bringing kids into weird shit, bro. That's literally it.
Like, they didn't... Like, even stuff with politics and that. With...
God, I need to sip on my drink. I can't keep doing this shit.
I mean, you were just talking for, like, over half an hour.
I know.
Yeah, like, we're, like, 30 minutes in. But...
I hate...
With, you know... Specifically... That one guy... is... not very... No one's really fond of him. Apart from...
There's a lot, so I'm struggling to think which one we're talking about.
I'm the guy. I'm the best guy.
Oh, that
Nobody ever...
I am him. He is me.
Yeah. The fact that he will specifically go out of his way to, oh, save the kids, but there are so many kids who are trapped
There's
in his cage he's made. Like, you're not saving the kids.
like taking abortion away is not saving the kids, bro.
That's endangering them.
That's putting an unborn child at risk if they're born into an unstable household. Give me 2 seconds. You are also taking away baby, just a little bit. Like, if a 12-year-old girl gets, like, diddled, and gets disowned by her family, and is out on the streets pregnant, you're expecting her to be able to take care of herself. She's 12. She's not even a teenager yet. She is a child. And you're expecting her to be able to take care of herself and a baby? Babies cost a lot of money.
You wouldn't let a child adopt, so why would you force a child to have a baby?
And, like, I was talking to someone, I'm not gonna name names, but I was talking to someone.
Why is Azawa on my page?
Hang on, can you check Discord real quick? I want you to look at this drawing of a dragon. I don't like it. It's very uncanny valley. And I hate it.
Look.
Among Us.
What?
I like men, more like I like underage children. Sorry.
I like her. She's really cool.
What were we talking about before we started talking about politics?
Probably, I don't know.
Oh, I think I was about to have like a second rant to do with Game of Thrones, to be honest. I really need to stop doing that. What the fuck?
I love Pinterest so much. Fuck you.
Dragon.
What are these?
They're only $70. What? I want you to know that you're still streaming.
Yeah.
Can you check our Discord like for a hot minute?
Yeah.
I want you to look at this dragon.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Why is his eyes so small?
It's very uncanny valley. Like, it looks human and I don't like it. Like, touch to the artist, but buddy, your art is really just not for me. Sweet baby. Or is that Araxi?
The guy
I think that's
talking
Sweet baby boy. Which one?
The one I've been talking to for the past.
Oh, that one. I thought we didn't like him.
I talked to him. And turns out I was just overthinking it a lot. And I should shut my mouth.
Okay.
But
Probably.
anyway. What the fuck is up with Young Gravy and Baby No Money?
I thought they were brothers, bruh.
Oh, are they?
No, they're not. They're not brothers.
There's a lot of photos
She has a
of them
girlfriend.
kissing.
Young Gravy has a girlfriend now. Everyone hates.
She's got competition. She's got a lot.
His girlfriend's hot though.
Okay, well.
She is a mattress actress, as she calls herself, but she is hot.
Anyway. Oh, okay. The guy I'm talking to got a kitten.
Yay.
Oh, and she's such a little baby. I love her.
Why do they have 6 legs?
I love her so much. Look at her.
I can't. Oh, there. Piggy! It's Batman.
Her name is Juno. It was Pixel, but he renamed her to be Juno. like the
Very
Overwatch
cutesy, very-
character.
Okay.
Has a pretty cool freaking vase. Look at that vase.
That's a cool vase!
Yeah.
I was about to correct you because I was like, are you stupid? That's a silly, silly vase. Dinosaurs. Hey, you wanna know a fun fact?
Yeah.
Did you know the Stegosaurus was actually extinct 20 years before the Tyrannosaurus Rex actually made any debut into the world?
I did not.
I'm not like facting on 20 years. It was just that sort of distance. Yeah, they were extinct for a while before T-Rexes actually showed up.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, but it's weird to think about because we always used to just assume that they were in the same same area.
Buddies.
Well, not buddies, but around in the same time. And they in fact were not. How do you feel about that information right now?
I
The dog.
now know something that I didn't know before.
Yeah.
Hey, did you save those rooms, by the way?
What rooms?
For the
Oh, no, I didn't screenshot it, but I can probably go do that, but it's also going to crash my entire computer, probably.
Just do it when you can.
Yeah, well, don't worry. Dude, I'm so ready to go to sleep, not gonna lie.
Real.
Okay, so Dad gets mad at me for having my computer loud, but he can have the TV loud? Where I can still hear it through my closed door? Crazy. 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 I do in fact need to get myself some more water. But I don't wanna.
I've got my wood water right next to me. I need to clean it though, it's starting to get mold on it.
You got that anxiety water bottle, bro?
Me?
What's it called? Someone called it a emotional support water bottle?
Yeah, I take it everywhere with me, actually.
Yeah, everyone just seems to drink out of my fucking water bottle, so.
Why don't you... Hey, can I have a sip out of your water bottle? Yeah, sure. Throw it at them.
Oh, I have a math exam tomorrow. I'm gonna crash out, bro.
Oh, I forgot you said. That's cool.
Couple more months, bro. Couple more months.
I'm taking my grandma for a drive tomorrow.
You know what we should do? And it's gonna be painful for both of us, but we should watch Ginny and Georgia.
I don't even know what that is, but...
It is the worst show.
I still have to watch, Game of Thrones first, so...
What? Oh, yeah. You can watch it when you come down. We'll watch it together.
Yeah, you heard it and you were like, huh? What'd you say? What'd you...
Thrones? Games and Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. What? You know it's gonna be a lot worse if you come down, because I'm gonna pause it every 5 seconds and be like, and this happened!
Either that,
I will do that for you.
Either that,
to someone.
Either that.
I'm gonna leave it running.
You're gonna
and we're gonna go through
leave
it
the thing playing, and I'm not even gonna listen. I'm just gonna stare off into the distance. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna listen.
I will probably body slam you if you pull your phone out during it. I will kill you.
I'll still be paying attention.
No, you gotta pay full. Look, I understand wanting to be on your phone, but with something like Game of Thrones, you have to pay full attention to it, because even 1 second, if you miss 1 second of something, you will completely and utterly forget something else.
I'm gonna forget everything.
You completely don't even know what's going on. We get to watch a small child get pushed out of a window.
Yay, it's always been my dream.
Look, if a kid walked in on me banging someone that not meant to be banging, I'd also push him out a small window.
Ew.
There's one character who's not in Game of Thrones, but she's in House of the Dragon, and I think you will absolutely love her. Because she's just a tortured soul. Her name is Helena Targaryen. She is literally God sent. She's autism up the wazoo. She really, really loves bugs. And she's married to her brother, but that's not important. That was forced. She didn't willingly marry her brother. But she really loves bugs. And she gets treated like shit through the entire series. Because she's a woman. And she loses her son. She loses her son when her mother was banging the guy who was meant to be watching over her, so they wouldn't get killed. And then Helena, sweet angel woman, sits there and has to stitch her son's decapitated head back onto his body. By herself.
That's crazy.
It was so sad. She's just a sweet, sweet lady. She didn't deserve absolutely anything that happened to her. Helena Targaryen. She's so pretty.
I want you to understand, I'm listening to Meat sitting music right
What the? And then she kills herself, which is kind of really just
now. Love
a
that.
valid response. I got spoiled there because my friend doesn't know how to shut.
Oh.
And she has twins, so she has a boy and a girl. And her daughter names her dragon Morgul, which just means death in High Valyrian. And she was like, what, 4 when she named her dragon? Your child has issues. Your child has issues.
Searched up. I cannot disclose why I searched this up, but
Single mother aesthetic.
single mother aesthetic on Pinterest. It's like, it's you know, it's pretty cute. It's just
It's a thing.
mothers
It's a
and-
thing. Do that one. Do that one, please. Because you said Jules smokes. That's why it's funny.
You can't just say that. Oh, we're streaming.
Jules is a chain smoker. And you know what they said about Helena? That she was chubbier than most Targaryens. Leave the poor girl alone. God forbid a girl has some meat on her bones.
Beautiful. This is art. I want you to understand this is everything to me.
What is that?
That's me.
Ew.
What? What do you mean, ew?
Yeah. The Asian. Sorry, that sounded really bad. Someday. Oh, bro, I think I might have accidentally manifested my sweet Bookie's breakup.
Which
We're not naming names. We're not naming names. Yeah. Terrible terror.
Yeah.
Because do you remember
We're
how many
gonna-
times I
we're
said
gonna-
I
we're
hope
gonna-
that they
We're gonna nickname them Updog.
up dog? What's up, dog? Nothing, bitch. What's up with you? Anyways, oh my god, it's us. Look at those dogs. That's us. We are those dogs. Me. You should make a post about it. It's like me when you every time I say anything about Game of Thrones.
I love them.
Gay.
They are gay.
But anyways, I think I accidentally manifested the breakup because do you know how many times I said I hope they break up, but like not in like a bad way, but like in a way that makes you feel like kind of messed up and that you don't want to ever get back with them? That's pretty much what happened, and I'm feeling kind of powerful right now. Would you like me to manifest your father's downfall?
He's already falling.
He's fallen.
Jack
That's
Black
beautiful.
looking.
Jack Black looking ass. Water bucket. Release!
Who is who?
I'm the Malinois. You're the Labrador. That's me whenever I
saving
talk
this to
about
my-
Game of Thrones.
I'm saving this to my cat cat board.
Pussy. I had the weirdest dream last night.
Rigby the cat.
Okay. I had the weirdest dream last night. I had weed, right? Like I had a container of weed.
Can't say
And then
that.
somehow oh my fucking god.
You had the.
And somehow I plugged this container in and it started heating up. This was a plastic container, by the way. I started cooking weed. I'm not sure how that's how you do it. And then
Stir
Lennox
fry.
magically appeared afterwards, which is kind of funny. Like a genie. I rubbed the lamp, but instead of rubbing the lamp, I cooked the weed and he appeared.
He smells it. He
See,
smells
that's-
it.
if-
He walked in. He's like.
They are definitely siblings, bro. I hate you. I want you to know that.
So stupid.
Bitch, you better fight for our queen.
This is you. You and ChatGPT isn't working.
My baby. I want to ask ChatGPT if they want a name.
Me.
You alcoholic.
No. There's certain things you cannot disclose.
Nipples!
No!
She's so batty.
Who?
Arya Stark. I'm gonna send you this photo and I want you to look at her face. This is the same face I make to everyone, but she does it so much better.
So dumb.
Autism mum.
This is so dumb. Woo! Whoa. Huh.
Me when she breastfeeds lizards.
Oh. I got so.
Why he standing like that? He's so silly. I feel sorry for Aegon as well. The only person that liked him was his dragon. Not even his own sister or mother liked him. It was his dragon that liked him.
That's crazy.
And that was it. Prakara. Angus.
Dude!
Bro.
Look.
Us back when we were together. I want the green commissioner. Hang on, I'm reading something. That was what. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Why?
Oh, my baby girl. I hate these motherfuckers so bad.
No!
Cleo, no.
Clear,
So remember when I was telling you about how a character from House of the Dragon had a 42-year bond with her dragon?
Yes.
And
we love her. Yes.
I just found out, and I probably will start crying. I didn't know this is what happened. I thought this was happening for a good reason. So Team Black and Team Green we hate because they're trying to steal the throne from the rightful heir to the throne. They were the reason that Rhaenyra and Meleys ended up dying. Do you want to know what they fucking did?
What did they do?
What did they do?
Yeah, what did they do?
They decapitated Miles and paraded her decapitated skull through the entire city as a victory.
Didn't she?
I can't do this anymore.
This is the one we love. This is
Miles, the Red Queen. She is the baddest of baddies. We love Miles and Rhaenys.
Was this the
Rhaenys?
one that died with her dragon?
Yes, she had a 42-year bond with her dragon.
Yeah.
See that head right there? Of her laying there? That's her decapitated head that they paraded around the city.
Wait.
Like, look what we freaking did. That's not something to be... But it was like a 2 against 1. She had a 42-year bond with this dragon, bro.
That's an old ass
She could have survived this entire... Like, she could have survived the fall if she probably just yeeted herself off the saddle, but no, she decided to stay with her dragon, She locked in, bruh. She locked in. She died with her dragon, and this is what they do. I'm not crying. I'm just laughing and crying. Yep. Wow, I thought my dad just friggin' hates my existence, bro.
Did he tell you off for being too loud?
No, he's like, I'm going to bed. Can you be quiet now? And then almost pretty much shuts the door a little aggressively.
He can suffer.
I really do need to cry. I'm like on the brink of it at the moment. But I don't want to cry on call because I feel like that's cringe. Don't stroke me. It's weird.
Okay, well.
Do you know who also dies? And I'm kind of sad about it, but they died in the battle with Miles and Rhaenys. Not Rhaenys. Rhaenys. Sunfire. He was a silly golden boy, but he was also kind of the reason she died. But he was just a silly guy. He was very queer. I love... What the fuck?
Does it remind you of anyone?
Lennox. I love Caraxie's memes. They're so funny. Because Caraxie's considered deformed. Like, he's deformed as hell, but he's literally the best dragon. He's got a really long neck, so everyone just takes the piss and makes everything.
That one.
We love Caraxie's, he's so silly. I need you. Can you check the general, please? Why does he look
That's so
like
mean.
that? It's so funny because in that season or that episode, the dragons can like have like an emotional connection to their riders, and he literally has like a dream about that was like something.
The vampire.
That was okay. You're not funny, but yeah, Damon has like a whole nightmare about going down on his the lady who birthed him.
Oh.
And Caraxie's senses the entire thing. So I've got a video, and it's like, Janelle, do you want some water? And it's like, somebody sedate me!
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cersei would not do that, bro. She would probably say, get this filthy little dude off of my boobie.
What?
Nothing, I'm talking to myself.
What are you...
Guess what it's about. Guess what it's about.
I'm pretty sure I know what it's about.
I hate you, Alison Hightower. I hope you get beaten with a stick. Oh, I love them. I love them so much.
Dude, you gotta hurry up. I'm almost finished with slides.
I'm never gonna hurry up, bro. I'm in a pit of despair and sadness after that information.
Come up with new last names for our guys.
Bingleberry. I love when they call her Mima war crimes.
You have 2 pictures.
Billie Eilish is one of them.
I know. I saw. Okay, so can't get us all.
He is a little silly. She could have burnt them all, but no. She was a decent human being. But no, what did you do? Decapitate her dragon and parade it around the city. Oh, I'm still so mad, bro.
I can tell.
You know who I also hate? Jamie Lannister.
I don't even know who these people
You'll find out.
are. I slept in today. Do you want to know how long I slept into?
How long?
I slept until 12:30.
That's insane, bro. I can't even do that anymore. I sleep until 8.
I usually wake up at 5 in the morning.
This is kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Are you sending in general?
No, you won't understand. It's still funny though.
Send it to me anyway.
It's Game of Thrones related, but it's funny. She's bullying her fucking nephew, bro. Or I miss Meraxes. She died in such a bad way. Same dude named Aegon Targaryen who doesn't want this. Oh my god, leave Caraxes alone. I would like to say Caraxes does die. He does. But he does it in a badass way. They need to leave him alone. Why is his neck their target? Please check General. My dear buddy old pal. I don't know why, but they're always going after his neck. It's not funny.
It obviously is.
Leave the poor guy alone. He's just deformed, okay? Leave him alone. I'm gonna send this to my friend because she has to marry him in our D&D campaign. My friend Sky. She has to marry one of the Targaryens who's literally called Maegor the Cruel. And I sent her something called Maegor the Softy.
I've got a D&D thing on Thursday. I'm really excited because we've been planning this for about half a year now.
Oh dude, if they cancel, I would actually crash out.
It's been like half a year because everyone's been so busy. And 2 of them are Americans, so...
Dude, I'd actually crash out. I'd like pull on just like I'd die.
Thinking about
Damn, your wife is huge. Sorry, but
So, you know the live action Smurfs movie with Patrick in it?
wait, what movie?
Patrick. The live action Smurfs. Where they go
It's
to...
live. Oh yeah,
I think they're in New York.
yeah.
And the way that they just all have their shirts off. They don't have shirts on. I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable to look at.
La 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 da 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 da. Why is Caraxes on the table? Take him off the table, please.
About Smurf. Dude, Shayla loves that ad. I'm pretty sure she does. Because we went to go watch,
Number 12, breastfeeding.
who's the guy?
He's a baby.
Who does he play?
Baby. Who?
I think that's the... He plays one of the... I think he plays Thor. Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
How did you not know who
I
Chris
don't
Hemsworth
know,
is?
it slipped my mind. I was thinking and it wouldn't...
Would you be mad if I told you General?
Yes, I would. I'm not doing it.
Look at Caraxes and his beautifully long neck.
He's such a guy.
We love
He
Caraxes.
looks like a... from How to Train Your Dragon.
A what from How to Train Your Dragon?
He just looks like a guy from How to Train Your Dragon. Or he looks like the...
He just looks like a dude. Anyone got an idea if Caraxes is seeing ghosts at Harrenhal 2? If so, what is he seeing? If Damon saw himself with an eye patch, I imagine Caraxes is seeing Vhagar with a very long neck. Bruh, I hate Vhagar, but I love her as well. Mima Vhagar. You know who you'd also like? Seasmoke. He's very silly.
Alright,
Even it sounds a leave him alone! He's not deformed, he's just silly. He does sound like an orca though. He's very orca sounding.
what does this look like? This looks like Luffy from the live action.
He sounds so cool though. I have random audios of killer whales and also me scratching a plate. It's 9:20. I really need to go to bed, bruh. Oh, that's my dad.
Probably should stop streaming soon.
Probably. Oh, so you had time to render. You had time to render Rhaenyra, but not Cyrax. She's literally bright yellow, bruh.
This is not at all what I was looking for.
Child.
It is a child. Oh, Shark
No, wait,
Boy?
take some time. It's a cowboy, baby. Sorry. Ooh, Green Lantern ass.
God. This
What?
is grossing me out.
A little bit. Yeah. I love Morning. She's so pretty. Oh, me too, bro. Me too. Did they turn Astarion into My Little Pony?
Yes.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I actually like.
Snoopy!
Who said snow peas?
Snoopy, I love Snoopy.
Gamer snake.
What?
Gamer snake. Oh, what does Tate want?
We love Tate.
He sent me a photo of his roof. As he does. I'm gonna draw a penis for him. And wait 7 more hours for him to respond.
The bear in the big blue house.
I really hate it when animators put so much animation into the hair but not into the rest of their series, like, show sort of thing.
Hair is hard to animate, man.
I know, but like, if you're gonna do the animation for the hair, just do the rest of it. Daily reminder: you don't have to do animation in one sitting. You can take your time.
Yeah.
New favorite thing to do: turn other people into my OC. It's a Jet 2 holiday.
It's a Jet 2 holiday.
Don't ever say that again.
You don't like it?
Why'd you you sounded too accurate, bro.
Oh, what was that? What's that?
What?
Enjoy the next 30 minutes ad-free. Thanks to the following sponsors. That's what she says.
Yes. What the f is that?
What?
The Deadpool one?
It's nothing.
Why is he suckling upon his teeth?
Because it's Deadpool.
Is this Ray Ray?
What?
I miss my dog.
Dude, I want you to look at my...
I'm looking, I've been looking. Trying to hold it together right now.
Look. Look at this whole board.
Whose board is that?
Mine.
You disturb me.
They just come up on my...
That's funny. I like that one.
They just come up on my thing. I just save every single one.
You have an issue.
I might. But that's fine. I like this one. Because of the rendering. Dude.
What the?
Oh wait, I was doing this.
I kind of feel sick.
How so?
Like I'm gonna throw up. Issue is I can't even stay home tomorrow. If I do.
Because of maths test.
Yep. And I'm very excited to go. Speaking of which, I'm gonna probably go now, so I can actually get decent sleep.
Okay.
So I'm not pissed angry tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream really quickly.
Okay, bye everyone!
Bye!